Ah, is that it? Did I just find it? Did I just figure out the cookie? Did I just figure out the cookie here? Am I on? Am I broadcasting to you guys right now? Let's see. Nobody's in the room just yet. All right. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Let me make sure here. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, I think we got it. I think I got it. Oh no, I scared everyone away. Okay, we got ads playing. Good. There's 2 people watching. Evidently, we're not 3 people. Good to see a Cup of Joe. Cup of Joe was in here early. Good to see a Cup of Joe. Welcome. All right. Let's see. Well, if this all works hunky dory here, I think it does. I think it does. I can't. Well, I do have music to play. I actually have music I could play. I actually have music I could play because there's YouTube music as my monitor now falls. All right. Good. I didn't mess up the broadcast. Good. Good. Once more people come in, hopefully everyone will come in, and we will begin. We will begin. This is very important, I believe, to everyone, or for me, anyway. Let's see here. Is this going to be really loud? Let's see if this is going to be really, really loud. Good to see you, Mary. Welcome. Welcome. Send a letter telling disappointment to Periscope. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That just might work. Good to see you, Sandy. So what we're looking at right now, just to give everyone a heads up, we're looking at my Flickr page right here, and we're going to just let it scroll through pictures of me flying through the air. Good to see you, Nigel. But yeah, deplatformed. Yeah, well, you know, I'm here now. I'm here on the YouTubes. And no email, no nothing, Mary. And that's, I think, the thing that kind of kills me the most is like no explanation at all. Just like I never existed. And good to see you, Joey. Good to see you, Joey. Welcome. And you know, yeah, who knows? It might be a timeout. Who knows? Who knows what it is? Now I'll tell you this. I was ranting and raving about Super Hearts last night because, you know, you just drive and listen. So I'm going to explain I have a whole Periscope conspiracy that I have been putting together for a very, very long time. So, yeah, I'm not drinking beer. I'm actually drinking a seltzer I'm drinking right now. So I'm going to take a little sip of my seltzer here because, I've been waiting to say this for a very long time. And I see there are a couple of people in here who aren't commenting. Come on, guys, comment. There's like 1 or 2 of you in here who aren't commenting. Yeah, it was a Super Heart. It was a Super Heart rant. Good to see you, Dawn. Now we got the signal, baby. Good to see you, Jamie. I had like set one thing on this thing. I forgot to set something here. So we're on now. And this may be a way that I talk to you guys a lot, is, you know, show my Flickr pictures and just rant with you guys, you know. And yeah, I had to go in and out a couple of times before. Yeah, no, it was a startup thing. Good to see you, Hillsdale girl. Welcome. Welcome, Michelle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm kind of shocked too, but I kind of don't care. I say it was a combination of blocking the bots, and then we had that French guy who came in with another account really quick. Because he sent me this ridiculous DM, and it was like almost like he was like commenting on the Periscope, but in the DM. It was so manically long, and I didn't give a crap last night. I just like whatever. I looked at it. I almost took a screenshot of it, but I said, you know, let me just delete and block. And listen, if that's what it takes to get me blocked off of Periscope and kicked off of Periscope. Now, if it's for the radio show, I could completely understand that. I could completely understand if it was the radio show. But if it's for anything else, like me just saying, how no, I've been wiped from existence. I've been wiped from existence. It's really amazing how you can be treated like that. I know. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing, Walter. Good to see you. You've been here for a long time, Walter. Remember that time you said hi to me out there in Coney Island? I remember that. They do need to say, this is absolute bollocks. Good to see you, Boozy. Yeah, I know. Jamie did a broadcast. I watched the whole thing. And I really can't thank her enough. It's so amazing. It's the power of the community. People like Jamie are like the only people that basically kept me there. You guys know who you are. I always say the good viewers always shine like diamonds. And I want to bring that same level of quality here to YouTube. I am determined to do that for you guys because there's way too much. Listen, I would stop, Jamie. Oh my God, Jamie. Thanks for the super chat. And super chat, I get more than super hearts on Periscope. Thanks for following me on Twitch. Yes, the radio show is going to live on Twitch, but you guys won't be able to see a replay, so I'll make sure that everyone knows about it. I know if I ever needed a reason to move over to YouTube. Yeah, exactly. And if they reinstate my account, I saw what NB Tweeters is a really good person. And if that's very true, if that happened to NB Tweeters, he never even broadcast, and then they take away his account, and then they just reinstate it. Some retarded, stupid crap is going on out there in San Francisco. They need to get their act together. This is why advertisers are looking, at Periscope. Yes, I know. I've been here for a long time. I've kind of been building up the Periscopes to come here to YouTube eventually. This was always the goal, and it's a big sign, yeah. But if that's how they're gonna treat people who give halfway decent content, then you know what? It's their loss. It is their loss, and I kind of don't care. What happened? What happened here? There we go. Big sign, yeah. Did I just lose? What the hell happened here? Are we dropping frames? No, we're not dropping frames. I'm still here, right, guys? Who gives a bloody flip? Exactly, it's their loss, exactly. Okay, I think we just dropped out for... We're still here. Okay, cool. We're still here. All right. This is just on my end here. Yeah, I had to set up through the phone here, but okay, it doesn't want to go through the phone, so I have to look on the computer. Thank God I have two monitors. I know. I'm sad too. Hillsdale Girl. Here's the thing. I started broadcasting a little bit more on Periscope when I got into the super broadcaster program, because I really want to just make it a point that I'm gonna donate all that money to the food pantry. And if anything good comes out of Periscope, that's what it's going to be. So in the end, it's like, hey, I spent all my super heart money. I spent $151 and whatever cents, and then I threw in an extra 50. Maybe I should have... What? We have a retracted message here. Oh no. Yes, maybe I should have laid in bed and showed my man boobs. Yes, I'm not worthy of... Exactly. I got to bring world-class content to the world. No, you know what it is? I got rid of bots, but then we had that French person who came in with another account right away. Exactly. I started on YouTube, grew on Periscope, and I came back. Exactly. Full circle. Boozy, thank you for that comment. Really appreciate that. Absolutely. The way I see it is I wanted to come back a little bit more, because not just for the super hearts, but just because I saw what was happening on the platform as a whole, and it was really it's really coming apart over there. It really is. I want to be hopeful and say it's still a great place to go, but it was a learning experience. It was the pilot episodes. That's the way I see it. The French guy was totally trolling. When you come in, I think it was two people actually. When you come in with a second account so fast, and then he had a Twitter account all quick, he had a Twitter account already made up. I was the only one person he was following. Get the hell out of here with this. You thought you spelled sign? No, it's all good. No, it wasn't. I always read the truth, even when you mistype. I know, and I called it out a long time ago. And yes, he was a nuisance. It is crazy. Exactly. The community is the only thing. That is the thing about Periscope. This is the thing that people don't get about live streaming in general, is you create these amazing communities of like-minded people, and you could literally talk about anything, and everyone has an audience. Everyone has their own audience. Everyone can find like-minded people. It happens. It does happen. Yeah, I know the way they treated us with second-class citizens. Absolutely. Absolutely. They do owe me big time. Am I still on? I just lost my playback here at the house. Let me see here. Hold on. Yes, I know we were part of the experiment. I know. Hold on, guys. I'm having a little issue here on my end. There we go. Yeah, we were part of the experiment. You thought the Italian guy was trolling to a certain... Yes, he was. With his random comments, yes. Absolutely. Still on, yeah. I know you lost all respect. Yeah, I know. On my end, I'm a little jumbled on my end here, because when I flip through the pictures here, it doesn't like it. We'll try it again here. We'll leave it on this picture right here as we fly over lower Manhattan. But it's their loss. It's their loss. This is the way I see it. It's their loss. And exactly. And the only reason, right? Exactly. This is the crazy thing, though. Is here you have Jamie and Joey and all these people who go and willing to spend time on this, and yet the old man on the roof is still yapping, and he's only doing it once a week now. Is that like the difference? It is shame on them. Good to see you, Rose. Good to see you. But you know what? It's their loss. I don't care. It's and even if I get my account. Even if my account comes back, I don't care. They literally, I've been looking for one. All right. Let's try that. This thing is finicky, man. All right, we're back. This thing is finicky. Holy cow, this thing is like a glass freaking boat. I gotta lower the bitrate again on this thing here. We're back. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start back here. We're back. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It doesn't like me flipping through the pictures, which is really funny. Good to see you, Sassmeyer. So we're back. So I don't care about them kicking me off unceremoniously, but I do care more about the people, my fellow broadcasters, my viewers. And but they ask how my broadcast went. When I said because you guys suspension. Oh, really? Okay. Well, yeah. It's we dropping frames again. No, I think we're good. But it's a shame, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, I wonder why the live playback isn't working properly. Oh, well. Exactly. I know. This is the thing. This is what I always tell people. We're back. Yeah, we're back. We had a little issue there. I got to drop maybe one of the outputs here. Let me change the output here really quick. Bring it down to 200. All right. Boom. All right, that should work. Yes, I think I fixed it. Periscope is an inclusive application as they project, and they pick and they choose. Exactly, Joey. And here's the thing. You guys are going to follow me wherever I go. I know that you guys are always loyal. That this is the amazing thing that you guys, I always say, if you have good content, people will follow you anywhere. People will follow you anywhere if you have good content. So this is why people who get hung up with that live viewer concurrent number and all that. And this broadcast here is horrible. This quite big work has stopped and started, but this is my first ever official OBS broadcast on YouTube. only using YouTube. Can I really play an ad right now? I could play an ad right now. I have a button here that says play ad. What? That's crazy. Exactly. No, they have their favorites, but it's like even like their favorites aren't loyal to them, right? And then let's take this further, right? So now we know one of their favorites of all time, right? The Flash, right? So now he is in bed. The Flash is in bed with this, you know, this bot seller guy, right? So now the bot seller guy, ironically enough, and I want to thank, this is Nabul. Nabul took a screenshot of this when he found out the news that my channel disappeared. Nabul took a screenshot of the trending list because Alex Man was in the trending list today. Exactly. Thank you so much, Sandy. And yes, thank you so much, Sassmeyer. Hit that, yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate that. All right, I gotta play old commercials. So now, right. So here's my theory. So let's say they took down my Periscope because of the music, which is perfectly understandable because that's half of the joke of the radio show is, you know, being so proud that Kayvon's letting us break copyright. But what is the Flash doing then? The Flash is playing full songs. Yes, he is DJing them and mixing them, but he is playing full songs also. If anything, he's playing the nice 12-inch versions that everyone wants to hear. Now, is he in violation of the TOS for playing music? People as that guy NB Tweeters was saying, they do. It feels like they support bullies and the cheats, and they ban. Exactly, that's what it feels like, Jamie. Good to see you, Miami Heat. Welcome, WWE. I'll remember that now. You're a wrestling fan there, Miami Heat? Awesome. But, oh my God. I think because, again, Periscope is at this crossroads where they need to show that people are using it. They're willing to fudge their own numbers and mislead the viewers, which drives me absolutely crazy. Why are you going to mislead the viewers? This is why I love YouTube and how YouTube basically, you know, they tell you on Twitter all the time, like, okay, your subscriber count's going to go down. We're getting rid of inactive accounts and we're getting rid of, and by the way, this is the thing, folks, if you had, like the old man on the roof, right? The old man on the roof has 73,000 followers in Periscope. If you had 73,000 followers here on YouTube, you'll be making money. You'll be making real money. He wouldn't have to work. He could literally just go around yelling at people because I guess that's his content. But think about it. 73,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube is a big freaking deal. I already had an advertiser come up to me and said, well, if you get to 2,000 subscribers, we're gonna give you some money and you're gonna do this, that, and the other. And I can't talk too much about it, but I could tell you that much. They only want me at 2,000 subscribers. It's crazy. And now you have people on Periscope with a couple of 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. What does that even mean? When mathematicians come together with marketers and the number they come together with is how many people log into Periscope. Now, we're not talking about Twitter. How many people log into Periscope around the world every day and use it on a regular basis in over a 7-day period, over a week period? 40,000. 40,000. When will I be on Scope? Never. Never. They took I never existed on there. All my content gone. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even bother to email them, Mary, and I still have access. I still have access to the Slack group. They took me out of the silver badge Slack group, Slack page, Slack channel, whatever the hell it's called. But I'm still in the social page, and I'm so tempted to type something in the social page, being like, "Yo, it was fun." But no, I have been wiped clean from Periscope, like I never existed. I should have talked about masturbation tables and stuff like that, you know, and I should have tagged. The old man on the roof literally tags the creator of the app. He used to do that on a regular basis and spew nonsense. You can't really get away with that kind of stuff here on YouTube. You really can't. But that's what garnered his 73,000 subscribers. But here's the thing, folks. Here's a Periscope conspiracy. Now, I have the same reach. I had 95,000 or 9,700 subscribers on Periscope. I had the same reach as somebody with over 30,000. It made no difference because of inactive accounts, because of fake botted accounts, and because notifications never freaking go out to begin with. And that's another problem. What this algorithmic notifications BS? And there was a time when Periscope, when the notifications, by the way, when Periscope actually worked, when it first started, and notifications worked. Do you know how powerful Periscope was? It was powerful. It was like you could build a gigantic freaking following so quick. I was well, it would have been 4 years in 4 years in April, Rose. It would have been 4 years in April. We did have a great time in Coney Island today. Exactly. That's right. Basically, if I garbage, you live forever. Okay. But anyway. Yeah. This is the thing. This is the thing. Yeah, I think they like the drama. Oh, yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. If you're garbage on there, you live on forever. Absolutely. That's what it feels like. I mean, when you look at it, absolutely, Phantom. When you think about like the Scopy Awards, right? Like let's think about, and if you don't know what I mean, folks, people were DMing me saying you got to watch the Scopy Awards. I'm like, what the hell are the Scopy Awards? SCOPEE, and it's like all the trailer trash from Periscope in one kind of like people who you have never heard before, and it's like these are like they're famous people, and it's all shit talking, and oh, it's so bad, it's so toxic, and this is what they want. They want bots on there. Like if you get view bots here on YouTube, it's a big deal. You got to get your channel taken down, even if they suspect it. But at least on YouTube here, they give you emails. They warn you if you're in violation. You have ways to. Yeah, you know, it is unreal. It is unreal what's respected on there. But you know, if you set the bar only so low. And this is my point of all this is when you set that bar really low, when you have people trying to do good on there, we're the ones we're like the straight man. Like I was like the fall guy. I'm like the fall guy, so like the straight people who kind of play by. I mean, I'll be the first one to say like I didn't really play by the rules. Not all the time. And especially last night, I was speaking my mind last night. I was being very sarcastic, And if they can't handle the truth like that, so let it be. It is. It really has. No, Mary, it really has. I mean, I'm watching the people who are scoping nowadays, and it's like some of these people have like serious mental issues. Like, and it's scary because, when you live stream, it's really easy. Like I've read studies about this, like how it's really easy to play into your narcissism and to look at yourself as something bigger than you actually are. And, especially Periscope with the way the interaction is and it's so fast, you could really inflate your own ego very easily. No, yeah, exactly. No, exactly. And they get a cut. Exactly. So that was my next part of the conspiracy, Sandy, is that a lot of people, the people who like, let's say, let's not even talk about the really nasty stuff like the perverts and all that stuff, which is, we all know, we're dropping frames again. We're dropping. Okay. All right. We dropped out. Well, we're back. We dropped out, but we're back. Let's switch the picture here. We dropped out, but we're back. We dropped out, but we're back. There we go. Okay, we dropped out, but we're back. We should be back, right? Yes, okay. So sorry about that, guys. Because now we're getting on to the next conspiracy, which is profits and super hearts and all that. So people who like the drama scopes and all that, they give super hearts. They give a lot of super hearts, and it obviously generates money. And even though it may not have a lot of viewership, you have people who are dedicated to the people who are watching. And when that's the majority of content that you're having on your platform, besides like the religious stuff, and I noticed that half of the religious stuff they don't even accept super hearts. But there's a lot of religious stuff. on there. Money talks. Reminds you of Facebook, and if you want, exactly. See, that was the thing, Rose. On Facebook, and it's still that way. On Facebook, you don't know what a view is. You don't know what, like, here on YouTube, it's very specific. You know what a view is. But on Periscope and on Facebook, it's very wishy-washy. You really don't know what a view is. And there was a big conspiracy over there at Facebook about, how many people are watching these paid videos and paid advertisements. And investors want to know, where was their money going? And in Periscope's case, they have to simply create the illusion that people are using it. I think they never got away from that stage of the initial building out of the application to begin with. It's like they never stopped. It's like they're just learning, even though they've been around for 4 years. They're just learning. And I remember a long time ago, they were going to say they were going to bring out a pre-ad roll before, certain scopes, so people could make ad revenue and all that. And where is that? And here you have this feature where you could have people call in, and the call-in feature is like it didn't even work. So there's a lot of influencing going on over there, and unfortunately a lot of that influencing is guided and kind of propagated by misleading the audience as a whole. And when you mislead the audience as a whole, I mean, exactly. Yeah, don't buy no more Super Hearts, Mary. I've been saying that for a while. Don't buy Super Hearts. I didn't think I said that last night also. I said don't buy Super Hearts. I said that last time, but I've been saying that for a while. I've been telling people, I don't think you should invest in an application where, this whole child pervert thing is kind of runs rampant over there. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen on, what's the other one? Live Me, they have that problem also with the children. But again, Periscope and its interface, it's so easy, so that it really lends itself to like. And this is the thing I was frustrated with last night, was I was watching broadcasts like where people were like, I was watching Claire Means, and somebody was like talking like he couldn't behave, like, and it kept on, like, the moderators kept on muting him, and then they eventually blocked him, and it was like, here's Claire Means trying to play a music, and you have somebody just who wants to just, because they know that the broadcaster is not really in control because she's doing her thing, she's performing. They kind of run roughshod, and they kind of dick around, and they insult other viewers, and they start fights. And the thing I was frustrated about was that you had broadcasts where, like, people were like talking about a very specific subject, and a person will enter the room and then right away be like, "What's going on?" And not really wanting to listen, not really wanting to spend the 2 seconds to hear what they're in the middle of saying, and then then you could ask, and then maybe the broadcaster will recap. Is this whole, like, not paying attention shit. I think half of the people that said, why aren't you going to do this or that on Periscope, in the last few months, because I've gotten a lot of those over the last few months. I've literally gotten probably 50, maybe 60 DMs on Twitter from random Twitter accounts that are evidently following me, but I don't know who they are, and they're not following too many people. And in a lot of cases, the people they're following, it's like mutual people who are, for the most part, Twitter and Periscope people. And it was the same thing. Like, I thought you were going to do this. I thought you were going to do this on Periscope, even though I said very specifically and very clearly, I'm going to do this on YouTube. Good to see you, Karen. And it almost seemed like they were, like, trolling, and like they were, like, having fun. And it's the stuff like that, which makes me like, okay, you know what? I want out. And maybe last night's broadcast was very, like, well, the people who got the broadcast had a good laugh last night. Good to see you, Miss Poodle. Petlina Poodle, welcome. But unfortunately, Periscope is at a crossroads, and I need to see that needs to show that people are engaged with it, and they're willing to lie outright to the people, and they get a little bit of money. Also, they get a little bit of kickback also. So that's what I think. I think they don't mind the Super Heart kickback. I don't think they mind it. And if anything, what they really want is somebody to get really popular in whatever circles that they're in. They begin to collect Super Hearts, and then once they have their Super Heart bank full of stars or whatever the hell you want to call it, they delete their account, and then Periscope keeps all the money. I think that's that's a strategy that they're doing. I really do, and I hope they're not doing that. But I wouldn't put it past them, you know. But last night's Periscope was raw. I mean, I was pissed. So the gist of last night's broadcast was basically how I wanted to really, you know, whenever we had dumb comments, I really wanted to call out dumb comments and really kind of embarrass people on their not paying attention and all that. It was a broadcast where I wanted you to pay attention. We were going to have fun. We were going to have a conversation, but I was going to be a dick. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I was being a dick. But this is what I do. And you guys who've been watching me since the beginning, you guys know this. This is how I am. This is how I really vet the audience to make sure that, are you listening to me? And you've been watching broadcasters who don't stand for nonsense. Exactly, because they don't read the title. And then they ask what's going on. And then he goes on and on about asking stupid questions. Exactly. And then you get blocked. That's how it works. And then if you do that, you're the bad guy. I'm discriminating because this guy was annoying me in my broadcast. So I guess I have to have annoying people in my broadcasts. I guess that's just the way it is on Periscope. I have to have annoying people on there because if I don't, I'm being, you know, discriminatory, you know, which is no. And I think I was fairly lenient for a lot of people. But, you know, and then the other thing was that there are too many other people who want to broadcast on the side. You know, they don't really broadcast regular, but they want to get involved in all the shit and all the shit talking amongst the broadcasters and certain viewers. And they want to make themselves involved in stuff. So you have, like, you know, these people, you know, let me not even say their names, but it's like they interject themselves in. And then when they get banished from the world for their stupidity, in my case, like, that's what I call when you get blocked from me, you get banished from the world. When you get banished from the world from me, there is no coming back. And then they play victim. Oh, but he blocked me. It's like, well, no, I got tired of your stupid crap. Yeah, I did tell him he was out of the loop. Exactly. Just slow down, pay attention. That's how a live stream works, you know? This is why it's like, you know, this is like a genre. This is a new genre that's beginning where you're trying to make all of the viewers feel welcomed and engaged. So this is why I try to answer all the comments. It's because I want to make everyone feel included. And of course, there's going to be times when we got to be quiet and, you know, or, you know, we got to be in a viewing state, if you will. But you know, I love the interaction. The interaction this is where it's at, and it's a new way of seeing things. It's a new way of, like, sightseeing and seeing things. And excuse me, if it ends up, listen, it's now going to be here on YouTube in better video quality and exactly, exactly. You could literally count. You could literally begin counting, Joe. Absolutely. No, I was not quiet last night. No, I was loud. I was being a complete jerk last night. And that was intentional. I was playing, you know, you guys know I was playing a character last night. I was very much playing a character last night. But it's like 1 minute you're talking about, I remember I was talking about something, like I was, like, you know, explaining something, and then somebody throws out a random question. Do you know an NYPD detective? And I'm like, what? It's like, wait, okay. And I answer it, but I keep on going. But it's like stuff like that. It really makes me think, like, are you trolling? Are you trolling me? It makes me think. But and I, for some reason, I don't seem to get that here on the YouTube. I guess y'all are some more. Y'all are more sophisticated here on YouTube. I guess y'all pay attention. You're something to pay attention more. You know, I mean, and you guys are more quick to critique. This is what I love about YouTube, though. You guys are more quick to critique. You know, I've seen that. I've seen people nitpick people on other videos in the comments, and I'm like, boy, but this is what it is. This is a billion people watch YouTube every day, right? The biggest cable TV station that ever was, right? Going all around the world. What do you want? What do you want in your content? You literally could have anything you want. And now live is coming out. Live is coming out and really beginning to flourish. And no, Joey, you didn't need to do that, Joey. No, he was out of the loop, that guy. No, we were talking about that. He was out of the loop, Joey. I don't know why I don't know why Joey put you in a timeout, Karen. Anyway, only for 300 seconds. You'll be back, Karen. But and by the way, I'm in full control of the broadcast, so no need to. We don't need any. This is the thing. This is the thing about YouTube. We never really need the moderators here, because everyone who comes into the broadcast always behaves. You have no idea what it looks like on my end over here, Joey. It's like I have I have like 4 screens in front of me right now. And you're trying to lighten up the scope with your sausage comment. Exactly. And it took me like a little second to realize the sausage comment, but I got it. It's the magic of the live stream. You never know what the hell's gonna happen. Let's see if I can I switch this picture or something like that? Can I make the slideshow happen? Come on. I want to make the slideshow happen. Let's see here. Can I switch the pictures here? This is when we flew down the Hudson River here. Okay. So far, so good. We're not dropping frames. This is good. Ooh, it is Statue of Liberty. Yay. Yeah. I'll see you in a little bit, Sandy. But that's my conspiracies about Periscope. I think they let the stuff that they want to let go on over there because it garners views. And listen, drama and stupidity always garners. It's the quick buck, right? It's easy to get the fast nickel. What's it called? The fast nickel or the slow dime or whatever. It's easy to get that. But what you really want is that longevity. And yeah, you had to refresh comments. You lost all the comments. Yeah. It's a little jittery here. I gotta figure out how to really set the OBS correctly here to do these live broadcasts here, because we'll be doing these. We're gonna be doing these a lot where we just talk and, I read your comments and all that. And this is my first time doing it. I know I have like something wrong set up here and I gotta figure it out. But and I gotta figure out how to get the background music on, because I have some YouTube background music that's supposed to be playing right now, but I can't hear it. Anyway, I'm still learning here. But that is my conspiracy. Those are my Periscope conspiracies. I think they let what they want to let happen for the quick buck, and especially they let certain people do what they want to do, garner super hearts, and then they destroy their accounts. And that was another thing. I said on last night's Periscope video that Periscope HQ was looking for reasons to delete or not pay people super hearts. And I only said that because I saw a bunch of broadcasts last night from people who've been scoping for a very long time, who have lots of followers, lots of engaged viewers, and they were saying that, oh, I haven't got paid out in my super hearts. I haven't got my money, and I think we're having a little issue with the stream again, but we should be good. But yeah, it was like they're figuring out ways to not play people in their super hearts. And I think that's just a pure financial thing, They need money. There is no way Periscope is monetizing and making any kind of real impact right now. I mean, and here's the thing, Periscope's going to be 4 years old and nobody still knows what Periscope is. That's I think the epitaph in the end to this whole conversation. Is here it is, Periscope's going to turn 4 years old. They could have been really doing something amazing, and they really could have been doing something at the forefront. I mean, to lose their GoPro support, which the GoPro support was really one of the only things that a lot of people still use Periscope for, was the GoPro functionality. And for them not to really give a good answer and just say, oh, well, it's coming back soon, and does it really come back? No. That shows you the amount of commitment they have towards their viewers and towards the people who use their platform. And that's a real shame, because they're just basically, in my opinion, they're just taking advantage. So the hearts are engagement. The hearts are like a thumbs up here on YouTube. But it really lets you know how engaged they are, because you could tap as many hearts as you want. But then you have super hearts, and those are like donations. Those are like super chats. You notice some sheep come back into a scope needing super hearts, no doubt. Absolutely. it's kind of crazy how some people like really rely on super hearts, and then what I like to say is some people really, you know, they milk super hearts. Like they either they get very emotional, or you know, and all they're really doing is sitting in their house, you know, basically doing what I'm doing right now. A guy was talking the other day, and he mentioned that he wanted to start a meditation, and he said there that one guy's on Periscope. Oh, he didn't even know that that part was it was part of Twitter. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, vice versa. A lot of people don't know that Periscope is part of Twitter, and people don't know that Twitter's a part of Periscope. Or Twitter owns Periscope. Really, a lot of people don't know that. And you know, the funny thing is that there are people out there who, like, I have my friend who performs at Coney Island, USA, and she went live only using Twitter. And I told her, like, hey, you have a Periscope account now. You went live on Twitter. And she had no idea that she had hearts. She had a Periscope account. She had followers on Periscope. She had no idea. She had no idea. It was like this whole duplicate account. She had no idea existed. And it was because she went live once or twice using the Twitter app, using Twitter only. It's kind of amazing. So the way I see it is, and I try to go live using only Twitter. And yeah, no. I am knocked out of the world of Periscope, but like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise, and this is the next chapter begins now. And some people do. Way too many people rely on Periscope for income. And, you know, I always made it a point to tell you guys, even here on YouTube, you know, it's like, I have a job. So, you know, I appreciate by the way, every single donation goes right back into the live stream. So all you're doing is you got to make the live streams better and better and better when you give me a super chat. So it always gets invested right back into the live streams. But I think that's what you guys deserve. And for me, it's fun. But, yeah, no, I don't know how the scammers get away with it. That was my next point I was about to say, Phantom. It's like, I don't know how, you know, these people who scam, you know, I wouldn't say scam super hearts, but they kind of just like, they're on there for a long time. And people do it here on YouTube also, where they kind of scam the super chat and, you know, be like, oh, come on, guys, can you really help me, you know? Or you have these other people who live stream. I don't know if you guys seen this kind of stuff where you give them like $5 and you can play any kind of media. So the person is walking around with a speaker attached to them, and then they play some horrible song in the middle of the street somewhere, and it's like, ooh, that's funny. And it's like, really? And this is what people think live streamers are. Like when you tell people that, oh, I live stream and I show the city, you know, like a tour, you know, it's kind of, to some people, it's kind of foreign because they think they only seen live streaming in a negative aspect. I still have a Twitter account, but I cannot do the radio show. No, the radio, I'm kicked off of Periscope. I cannot go live. I cannot do live video from my Twitter account. I know you always said Periscope sucks, Kathy. Good to see you. Yeah, I know you always said Periscope sucks, and I think if they proved it today at 2 o'clock Eastern time. They proved that at 2 o'clock Eastern time. I knew when I was blocked, and it's at least give me an email. But if they do give me an email and they say, oh, it was a mistake and we want you back, I'm not coming back. Because those are the kind of mistakes that there's something more going on, you know. And I always think they do half of the stuff anyway for the drama and for people to start talking about it. And the day the music died, I don't know about that, but we could still do the radio show on Twitch. We just won't be able to save the broadcasts. So it's going to be really important now to watch live, because it's only going to live live and then it's going to disappear. But they keep that. Yes, but they do. Yes, they do. And try not to use the S word typing it in, because that affects the monetization. So keep that in mind, Kathy. It affects the monetization when you write that. So that's part of the community guidelines here on YouTube, which it's a bit Puritan. It's a bit Puritan. I had to actually clear that comment from Kathy. So, do you want me to? It's okay. It's okay. But you watch maybe twice a month. It's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Sassmeyer. Exactly. You see some great broadcasters get banned, but horrible and viral people get to stay, and the scammers get to stay. Exactly. I know she's emotional. Okay. Yeah, no, you don't have Twitch. It's okay. You can watch on. You can watch. Listen, I have no idea either, Ed. They have given me no. They have given me no reason why they did what they did. They gave me no reason, and because they given me no reason, and then if they reinstate my account, I'm not coming back. I'm not going to respond to their emails. I'm just going to be like, at least all I'll do is just I'll make the replays public. The replays will work, and then that's it. Yeah, follow me on the Twitch for the radio show. The radio show is going to really be only live, and that's the only, unfortunately, it could only go live, and then after that it has to get deleted. I guess that's how they do copyright music over on Twitch, but I got to see how that really works. That's right. That's right. But yeah, no, they really do punish all the wrong people, but I think that's part of the their MO. I think that's part of it. That's all part of how it works. It's like, oh, look at that, he did nothing wrong, and he or she still got taken out, and then look at this guy, he's still in there, and it's like they want to keep that kind of energy going, where it's like kind of like it always runs on like the negative spectrum, and like anyone who really wants to be positive on there always gets buried amongst the nonsense and the negativity, and because they get more views, but who knows? In certain cases, I think I should have been kicked off of Periscope a long time ago, because I've said some messed up stuff. I've said, besides exposing Periscope, and then the other thing is, did they kick me off of Periscope because I said bots are illegal in New York State? Think about that. That's what I said last night. I said bots are illegal in New York State. Do they not want anyone hearing that? It almost makes me think that I don't think they do. There might be somebody here in New York State who has a very inflated Periscope following, and they have those few people who give them a lot of super hearts, and they generate some money, and they're using bots to make their influence seem a lot larger than it actually is. If the Flash really had all these followers, why does the Flash only have 300 something subscribers here on YouTube? Let's really think about it. Oh, I appreciate that, Ron, and I'm so sorry that you're having a bad night. Please be well. But thanks for tuning on in, and I appreciate that. I know you don't even got to say it, Ron. I know you stand by me, and I really do appreciate it. It's very fishy, Walter. Yeah, no, they can't handle the truth. No, I don't think they could handle the truth. It's a horrible night for the city, yes. We lost a couple of police up in, I believe it was Queens tonight. It was very sad. But you never know, folks. But I almost think that's what they want. They want this kind of negative driven kind of, whirlpool of just nonsense. And good to see you, Raging Fox. Are you Raging Fox? Is it your birthday also? Because it's Joey Brooklyn's birthday also, Raging Fox. It's Joey Brooklyn's birthday also. Look, there's my foot. That's me flying outside of a helicopter right there, with my foot out in front of the skyline. That's my shoe selfie. They made sure to tell me before the helicopter took off, double lace your shoes, because you'll be hanging out the side of a helicopter. Can't wait to do that again. And we did that here on YouTube. And that was fun. This is the thing about live. I love bringing you guys with me. This is the thing about doing it live. I'm bringing you guys with me. Like, I'm not like alone. Like, we're doing this together. And I know for a lot of you guys, sometimes you can't get out of the house. Sometimes you're stuck at work, or you're stuck at home babysitting, or waiting for the mailman or the plumber or whatever. And this is the power of the live stream. And unfortunately, the image and the perception of building a big following has been made and skewed to be made looked very easy on Periscope. It looks like a lot. Oh, I could get 10. I never forget this little 12-year-old girl I saw a couple of weeks ago on Periscope said, she goes, it's way too easy to get 10,000 subscribers on here. I think I might have been duty wrong, because I said, here are the bulletin points that I said on last night's broadcast. That super hearts are a scam, and they're figuring out ways to not pay the broadcasters. The inflated numbers are back. The bots are back. And bots are illegal to buy and to use here in New York State. I don't think they want to hear that. And yeah, no, that's the thing. I want you guys, it's edutainment. I want you guys to get a little bit of food for thought, learn a little bit of something. Yeah, Duty-Ron, Duty-Ron, you are blowing up on here. Duty-Ron, sorry to use that terminology, but you are. By the way, if everyone's not following Duty-Ron, Walter, I don't know if you're following Duty-Ron or Dawn. I don't know if you guys are following Duty-Ron. Give Duty-Ron, give Joey a follow. They both have little blue wrenches next to their names. You got 3 little dots to the right hand of their comments there, and you could click on those little dots, go to their channel, subscribe. But Ron, you are building first of all, I want to congratulate you, and I'm really genuinely proud that you have completely expanded and garnered a fantastic community, an unbelievable community. And like I always say, here on YouTube, even though there's 1 billion people on here, there is an audience for everybody. There is an audience for everybody. Absolutely, Sandy. I know, Sandy. But there is an audience for everybody. You follow them both. Awesome, Dawn. Thank you so much. And Ron, you're just proving that. You're proving that you found your audience. And the thing I love about it is, like, while this is the camaraderie, it's like this is the thing that we're bringing over from Periscope. It's like everyone's talking to each other, and and I noticed that there are a lot of other live streamers who have this, and they have communities, and and good to see you, Cecilia. But it's about the quality of that community, because I've seen toxic communities here on YouTube, and I've seen amazing communities here on YouTube. And Ron, you have an amazing community that you have built up, and you're just grabbing those followers, and it's so great. And I appreciate that. And, I'm happy you guys are here. There are a lot more people here. There's more cracking down of the bots. Duty-Ron, I could actually give you an answer on what a view is. I could actually give you an answer. They have to click on the video. They have to physically click the play button. On Periscope or Facebook, it's like a scroll past, and you don't even know what a scroll really is when you're scrolling past it. Here on YouTube, the numbers are real. You see the interaction. The interaction is real. And for people who are still over there on Periscope, wake up, guys. It's time. It's time. The bots are back, and they don't care. And on the day when I get my channel taken down, Alex Man his one of his channels is on trending. I mean, I guess that's what they want. That's the way I see it. That's what they want. They want people to fudge their numbers and to mislead people and give this inflated kind of perceived influence. And yeah. Yeah, that's right. You just got to tap it once here. You just got to tap it once, and that's just a thumbs up. That's all you got to do is just tap thumbs up. That's all you got to do. Exactly. If you have good content, and that's the thing, Ron. See, he's good. You realize that Duty-Ron, that's like a service. You have no idea. That's the way I see it. Like, what Duty-Ron is doing is so important for a platform like YouTube, in just live streaming in general. It's good food for thought where you learn from an actual professional. This is the thing. And Ron, I only see good things for you here. Ron, you got to have merchandise. It's going to be crazy, Ron. People seeing Duty-Ron mugs everywhere, and we're wearing Duty-Ron shirts, and it's going to be freaking amazing. And mind you, you'll have this with only like maybe 11,000 subscribers. And on Periscope, that's so easy to get 11,000 subscribers. But over here on YouTube, you get 11,000 subscribers. You'll have advertisers coming to you. You will have advertisers coming to you. Guaranteed. It's much more professional over here. It's just a nicer freaking environment. And this is why the trolls don't like it. Because the trolls over there on Periscope, they could make a new account in 2 seconds. Such a joke. Such a joke. I think I got this live stream working good now. It's not dropping out anymore. I figured out the live stream bitrate here for OBS. Ah, boy. But this is what I love. All you guys, the supportive community, all you guys, the people who get it. This is what I always say. The people who get it. The people who get it. The people who know. Just listen. Do me a favor. When you come into my broadcasts, what we're here to do? We're here to hang out, relax. All right. This is what we're here for, folks. None of this nonsense. We break from the nonsense. We break from the nonsense here. And I know that, Kathy. I know that. I know you guys are all here for me. And it's a beautiful thing, and I appreciate it. I cannot thank you guys enough. But so much fun. Oh, we're in Coney Island now. Look at it. It's a nice warm day in Coney Island. Exactly. We all support each other. That's the difference. Exactly. It is a blessing in disguise. Dawn, it is a blessing in disguise. I think it already has. I think it already has, Mary. Mary, I really do. Mary, I think it already has. And this is why this is part of the conspiracy of why I got kicked off in the first place. Is because I was showing people. We're dropping frames again. No. Uh-oh. Random. There we go. All right, sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a dropout there. They kicked me off, but they can't kick off the SEC. Yes, yes, they can't kick off the SEC. Yes. You guys, you was tucked up in bed when you watching the polar bears. Yeah, it was nice and cold out there. There's no phonies here, Kathy. That's the thing I love about YouTube. So right, so this is the thing. That's my point I was going to get to. I think the SEC and the FTC, they're already looking at this. They're already looking at the situation on Periscope and Twitter. Advertisers are looking at this. There are influential people with money that are looking at what's happening right now, and they're beginning to question where their money is going, where their investments are going, and where is the key is where is the engagement? Where is the engagement? And they're not seeing that. They're not seeing that, and that's the thing. They're not seeing that engagement. If you're having 1 million people watch a broadcast, where are the comments? Do you know how tempted I was during the Super Bowl? So I didn't say this publicly, but I'll say this publicly right now. During the Super Bowl, Fox Sports was having a viewing party Periscope. And mind you, this broadcast was only on Periscope and on Facebook Live. It wasn't broadcast here on YouTube. And it was a Fox Sports kind of watch the Super Bowl, and you didn't see the Super Bowl, you didn't hear the Super Bowl, but they were commenting on the Super Bowl. Good to see you, Rose. And they had a live viewer concurrent number of like 1,400 or something like that. And I counted over the span of 15 minutes how many people are commenting, because you think out of 1,500 people will be talking amongst themselves in the broadcast. And you would think they'll be talking amongst themselves in the broadcast, and actually engaging, but barely anyone was commenting. There was no comments at all. There wasn't anybody. There's no engagement. And then the little engagement that there was, you had a copy bot repeating the comments. So you saw how blatantly the numbers were being fudged right in your face. And I guess that's what they want. I guess that's what they want. They don't mind it when people fudge those numbers. You always exactly no real viewers always interact, even if it's only once. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Karen. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Karen. But this is what I'm coming to, is like people like me were being too loud, and I was blowing the whistle, and I guess I stayed on for so long because I did it in a kind of fun and engaging way, and I didn't play like clown music every time I went on. I actually went on and it was like I sprinkled it in there. Like, I will do a great broadcast, but then I will sprinkle it in there. Like, oh, there's a bot, and okay, only 2/3 of this live viewer concurrent number is real. So it's stuff like that I think they got frightened of it, and I think they pulled the plug. I really do think they pulled the plug on me, and because I was garnering the too few views that there really were around, and and I guess they want to have the Bob Cobbs around and the bots around. I guess that's what they want over there. So for everyone who focuses on Periscope still and doesn't branch out to anything else, who only focus on Periscope, keep on lying to yourselves. This is what I say. I say keep on lying to yourselves. Keep on misleading yourself. Yeah, booty and boobs and people smoking blunts. I mean, how many people smoke blunts on there, you know? It is their loss. No, I know, Tabitha, I know that, and I already feel the energy and momentum here on YouTube. I really do. I mean, I really do feel the momentum here, and it's nothing but up, nothing but positivity. You know, people could attempt to troll, and it could only take them so far here, because I guess I've learned from the Wild West that is Periscope, because Periscope is the Wild West. You know, I'm so grateful for people like Rob Music who had tagged me in that one Periscope where, yeah, they're recording all your comments. They're third parties, right? And this doesn't happen on YouTube, by the way. They're third parties who are copying and recording the comments on Periscope feeds. You know, and that information goes to third parties, and who knows what the hell they do with that information. Good to see you, Rose. This is it almost makes me think, like, it's like, yeah, you know, they do want, this is what they want. They want people to be jerks and to drink and to smoke blunts and to fight and to do whatever. Exactly. No, you know what, Joe? When I first started Periscope, it was really amazing because it was a new thing for everyone. So everyone kind of respected it. But then when the trolls figured out that they could troll, they could make any name and they could change it. Especially, I remember when the whole changing your name thing happened, where you could change the name of your profile. I mean, that was like the Pandora's box for the trolls. It was like, great, I could have one account and I could have 20 different names on it. And, you know, I'll be this person in that broadcast and I'll be another person in that broadcast. But then people like me who figured out patterns, if you will, like how people behaved, they didn't like that. And this is the thing I always do. I call everyone out. If you're behaving stupidly, if you're not behaving properly, I kick you out. I don't care. It's a privilege. I hate to say this. I don't want to put myself on a pedestal, but it's a privilege to watch me. It's not a right. I've had somebody DM me, "Oh, you put yourself out there, so you know you're violating my civil rights by blocking me." I'm like, "No, I'm not. You're being a jerk. I don't want a jerk in my broadcast." Simple as that. If you can't behave yourself, then you don't deserve to belong here. You don't get to watch the broadcast. No, nothing, Ron, nothing. Absolutely nothing. No email, no nothing. I still have access to the Slack group, but they did kick me out of one channel on the Slack group, and that was at 2:00 Eastern time, and I think that's the same time they deleted my channel. So. But I think that's what they want. I really do. I have come to the conclusion that that's what they want. They want these kind of short-term kind of, you know, it's very the way I see it, Ron, it's very professional of them. And I could be a dick. Listen, I could have been a dick and tagged Kayvon and tagged Jack Dorsey, and I could have tagged Annie Sultan. I could have tagged them all, but I chose not to because you know what? Too bad. They lost me as a broadcaster. That's it. Don't be sorry, Richie. Don't be sorry. It's better over here on YouTube. It's better audio quality, better picture quality. When I'm out in the field, you get the comments on the screen. You still get to see the comments on the screen. So I mean, the interaction is there. It may not be as fast. I mean, we're going from 7 seconds to like 10 or 11 seconds on a delay, but. It's just better over here, Richie. It's just better for you as a viewer and me as a broadcaster. And me and people like Duty Run and Joey and Rob Braxman Music. Everyone follow Rob Braxman Music because he needs subscribers because he's realizing that he has supposedly 83,000 subscribers and nobody's watching him. Where are these 83,000 people? Oh, that's right. They're inactive accounts or they're bots. Yeah, it's a good fit for me. I like it over here. I'm happy over here. Exactly. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. I'm convinced of that. Absolutely, Tabitha. Everything happens for a reason. I mean, look what happened yesterday when we went to the other day when we went to the Skyscraper Museum. We got tired, so we left, and we saw Casey Neistat. I have no idea. Raging Fox, I have no idea. They gave me no answer. It's like I never existed on there. I do go live on YouTube. Yes, I do. I go live on YouTube all the time. And it's nice. It's nice going live here on YouTube. I appreciate that, Rose. Thanks for sharing my channel. This is it now. Let's get to the third conspiracy, Ron. Let's get to the third conspiracy, duty, Ron. The Ron Waxman conspiracy. Now, the Ron Waxman conspiracy could be applied to many other people, but Ron Waxman is the hallmark example of why was I removed and why is he still on the platform. And let's really break this down. Let's look at Boop Fashionista now. Let's not think about what happened in the background between Ron Waxman and Boop Fashionista personally. Let's think of them just as social media people. He made her completely end everything. She does not come on YouTube. She doesn't do her blog anymore. She's completely disappeared. Why? Over embarrassment or whatever? Who knows? But he made her disappear. He did broadcast after broadcast of people who were being promoted all the time by Periscope, calling them, what a vile people or whatever, like Chantal TV and all that. He scared her away from everything. Now, but why? Here you have like when he was nominated. Now again, the show. Now let's really get conspiracy. I'm gonna get really conspiracy now. It's gonna get deep. So I hope you guys are paying attention. So now let's go back to the Shorty Awards. Let's go back to the Shorty Awards. I think they nominated Ron Waxman in the Shorty Awards to make themselves look relevant. Because when I looked at the live streamer category, there are a lot of live streamers that are actually a lot bigger than the people they had in those categories. If anything, the majority of people that the Shorty Awards had in their categories for Live Streamer of the Year were actually kind of mid to small range kind of broadcasters. There are broadcasters down in Florida that get insane numbers, and half of them started on Periscope, and guess what? Because Periscope didn't value them as a viewer, as like an actual broadcaster, they left and they went to Twitch. They go to YouTube, and they gain these massive followings. Now, I think they did that for the shock value, because they need to seem relevant. And this is why Periscope lets Ron Waxman stay on their platform. They need to look relevant. And in their eyes, being relevant is being shock value. Look at this guy on the roof screaming every night, people. And that's what brings in the people. Again, they're in for the short term, not in for the long term. They don't care about people who want to have an audience all inclusive. This is the thing. They don't want people who are like somewhat, I like to say like my broadcasts are like rated PG. You gotta have your kids watch, but don't have your little kids watch. But if you're above 13, you're fine. I don't think they want that on their platform. They want people smoking blunts. They want people getting really drunk and throwing up everywhere. They want people yelling at people in the subway, okay? And we know who we're talking about. They want people yelling at people in the subway saying, look, we have 300 people watching. They want stupid, short-term broadcasts that give no value to the viewer in the end. The drinking and driving scopes are the ones that I think I really hate on a really high. I hate people who Periscope and drive in general. I hate people who do that. I think that's so unbelievably dangerous and selfish. But what do I know? That was all the background news, Mary. I'm talking about her, Boop Fashionista, as just like an internet personality. Whatever happened in the background, and I really don't care. No business should promote that. Absolutely. No business should promote that. And please don't use the S word, because that messes me up in the monetization. More people are already coming to YouTube. More people are already going to Twitch. So, but yeah, I got to remind people about that. It's okay. It's okay. I had to unblock the view, and I had to unblock the comment on my end. But it's okay. Again, YouTube is very puritanical in their algorithm, so it's okay. But yeah, Wrench could take it off. Yeah, Wrench could take it off. Yeah, ish. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's good, Karen. But I honestly think that's what they want. I honestly think that's what they want. They want drama. They want people, a poop talking about other people, and that's what they want. That's what they want. And I guess it's not the place for regular people. I guess Periscope really is for the freaks, or as the great Vic DiPatello says, another person who used to broadcast in Periscope and not anymore. That's where all the mutants are. So I guess all the mutants could have their Periscope. And I think they get off on that. Honestly, Joey, I really do. I think Periscope gets off on the fact that people harass each other. Like these cliques are made, these tribes are made, and I appreciate that, Rose. And I think they like that. It's like it's like a soap opera, It really is like a soap opera, and I think they kind of dictate what's going on. They love what's happening, and if people get tossed to the side, they're collateral damage, so be it, Vic is one of my favorite comedians ever, and by the way, if you're not following Vic DiPatello here on YouTube, give him a follow. He is the working man's comic from right here in Long Island, New York. The bread and milk guy. The bread and milk guy. Have you ever seen the video for the bread and milk? He's the bread and milk guy. But yeah. So those are my conspiracies. I really do think that I was pissing too many people off. I was saying you like his 30 seconds, nice. Wow, he was on his 30 seconds, nice. Yeah, I think they want the shock value for people. They don't care about the actual broadcasters. They just care about shock value, and they like that smack talking going around. Yeah. You see so much baiting with comments. Yeah. It's bad. It's getting bad over there. And again, I don't mind being kicked off of there, to be quite honest. It gives me more energy now to really just focus on YouTube and really give you guys a really good freaking show, because I'm determined to give you guys a show. Because I love giving you guys a show. I really do. I really appreciate giving you guys a good show. And I know personally, when I look back on my broadcasts 10 years from now, I don't have to look back on them and be like, oh, I'm kind of embarrassed by that or whatever. I could look back on my broadcasts and be proud and show may they rest, show their grandma, show my grandpa. And, YouTube is 1,000 times bigger. 1,000 times bigger. And I'm going to give you guys better content. Believe me. It's just, we don't stop. I'm not going to stop. And, and for all the people who said, oh, you're not going to leave Periscope. Well, guess what? They kicked me off and I'm not coming back. Even if they reinstate my channel, right? This is what I'm going to do. If they reinstate my channel, of course, I'll make my past episodes viewable again, but I am never going to broadcast on there. I'll watch, I'll give you guys hearts, but I'm never going to broadcast on there ever again. Yeah, I just need one viral video, Tabitha. Oh my God. One viral video, and because we're doing it live, you get a bonus on the advertising, and because here's the thing about the difference between people who do like edited vlogs and people like me and Duty Ron and Joey is we go out in the field unedited, and we do longer broadcasts. So, and Oni, and we do long broadcasts, and that in the end, when you look at the totality of how the view works, and if you have ad breaks in there, you get the money in the end. And I've already made 3 times the amount. It's kind of amazing. This YouTube thing has been kind of a nuts now. It's like, but I've made 3 times the amount on YouTube than I have over on Periscope. So that just tells me everything right there. And if they want the nonsense, they got the nonsense. Congratulations. They got the nonsense. Let me see if I can flip another picture here. Let me see if I can get out of this full screen mode here without losing the image. Let's go back to the photo stream. Hopefully I'm not destroying my own. These are my pictures. This is my Flickr page. So I'm trying to find some cool pictures we could stare at here. Yeah, this is a cool picture. There goes the stream. Yeah, it just dropped out. I really can't flip around. I really can't flip around. I really can't flip around. Holy cow. When one door closes, another one opens. Exactly. We're back. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. I really can't flip around any of the images here. That sucks. Yeah, yeah. You get commercials. Sorry about that, guys. All right. I could throw up on TV, so here it's much better. Exactly. 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 I could throw. You could try to put me up on the TV. It looks beautiful, and you guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. It was fun. All right, I think we're gonna call it a broadcast here because I gotta see how this all comes together on the replay now. So I gotta figure out how to really hone in this OBS here so that we could have some more broadcasts like this where I just talk to you guys and yeah, we did freeze our tookuses off today, but it was worth it, Joey. And I hope you had Joey. Thanks for the ride home, by the way, Joey. And I that's right. You can take off your ops. Duty run. Have a great night, man. I'll see you soon, everyone. I want to see everyone soon, folks. Yeah, have a great New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, and yes, you can call me. Call me after. I'm done with work at 11 o'clock in the morning. So anytime after 11 o'clock, give me a ring or shoot me a text, and we'll play some phone tag. Yes, I did see and I did see the video, Joey, and it was awesome. The edited video was absolutely awesome. But all right, guys, have a great New York day. Whether you live here or not, hug your loved ones, cherish your moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. See you later, Mary, Raging Fox, Mary, we got Dawn, Rose, Duty Ron, Walter, Nigel, Maria, Karen, Phantom. Nighty night, folks. Nighty night.